What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, my name Malcolm, checking back in. Hope all has been well. I know I haven't been uploading lately, but I've been busy as ever. And if you're following me on Instagram, you'd know that I've been working on a lot of collaborative projects with brands and a big local brand, but I'm not going to say too much about that. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, obviously follow me on Instagram to stay up to date. Today, I really wanted to sit back and go over my latest pickups with you. I have 3 pairs of shoes, a jacket, 2 pairs of jeans, and a long sleeve, so a decent haul. I noticed that I've actually been picking up more clothes as fall's coming to an end and we get closer to winter because I need more fall/winter stuff. A lot of my wardrobe, I realized, was actually summer oriented, and that's not going to do me no good when it's brick weather outside. So I want to go over a couple of my pickups as I just said, but enough with the small talk, let's get into it. I might as well start with the jacket because it's definitely the most relevant given the current weather situation. And this is coming from a brand which I've been buying stuff for years, and honestly, they haven't missed in a long time. Their latest season in terms of clothing drops was crazy, so I had to pick up a piece or two. I actually picked up this heavy duty chore jacket from Stussy in this beautiful like goldenrod colorway with the brown accent on the collar. And if you guys watched one of my latest videos that were talking about the top 5 jackets for fall, this checks all the boxes, and honestly, it's a crazy fire coat. So many pockets. I'll give you guys some B-roll to give a better look, but just a piece like that is super versatile, and I'm super glad I have in my collection. For the price point, it was totally worth the money. And adding on to the Stussy wave, and is it Stussy or Stussy? Because I have people on both sides of the fence. I just really want to know how it's pronounced and not get flamed in the comments from you guys. But let me know below if it's Stussy or Stussy. Whatever it is, they're still dropping fire clearly, and that's why I keep on buying these clothes. So for the next piece, I opted for a long sleeve in a navy color. Navy is a good alternative to black for the colder months. I think it's a little bit more sharp in terms of dressing, and it really livens up an outfit instead of being the tonal all black. For this long sleeve, it's deceivingly simple. Obviously, there's a Stussy hit on the left chest until you see the back right there. The peace and love. This is crazy, man. When I saw that peace and love print on the back, I'm just a sucker for like a small design on the front and a big hit on the back, because I think since it is so simple, it's easy to layer and pull off with other outfits, but it makes a solid standalone piece on its own too, which is sick. Making my way to the next 2 items, which are pants, and this is definitely something where I would say it's better to invest a little bit in just because of how much you actually wear them. I opted to get not 1, but 2 pair of Nudie denim, as I was saying before in the start of this video. And the reason why I like this brand so much is the fit. I've been buying Nudie denim honestly since like grade 12 back in high school. The only downside to this jean is how soft the material is. It is a cut above Levi's in terms of material, I think, and definitely in terms of fit, but they are notorious for crotch blowouts. And I'm not the most brolic dude, obviously, but from wear and tear, it's gonna be breezy on your balls, man. That is no other way to put it. So just be careful of that, and make sure not to do any high impact activities while wearing them, and they will definitely last you a long time. I did have a few pairs of jeans already, but I realized that I was missing the indigo hues in terms of denim, so I opted to pick up 2 pairs. One of them has that kind of whiter shade on the leg and thigh, and the other one is just a straight up old school raw indigo denim, which goes with everything, and I think it's definitely an essential piece in your wardrobe if you had to choose between the 2. When it comes to sneaker releases, things tend to ramp up during the holiday season, and this year was no exception at all, even given the current circumstances of things going on in the world. Obviously, I did manage to come upon a couple of dubs, but I did miss out on a couple of shoes I was really looking forward to getting my hands on, specifically the Sakai's. If you have a pair of those in a 10.5, please holla at your boy. I'm gonna put them and kill the fit. Yeah, but just slide my DMs if you do have a pair, and I'm sure we can work something out. But nevertheless, I do want to go over the shoes I did manage to get my hands on. Obviously, you know I had to get these. You can call them the poor man Travis's, you can call them a knockoff. I just call them fire. Straight up, I'm fortunate enough to have a pair of the Travis Scott ones as well. And I can say that this shoe definitely can carve a lane of its own in terms of wearability. And the black toe color blocking, man, you can't go wrong with the black toe color blocking on a Jordan 1. That's like the recipes to a masterpiece. Once again, my only gripe with these is the materials. For whatever reason, my pair is extremely stiff, and I'm not sure if it's a factory defect or just because of how mass produced it is. I know I shouldn't be expecting like all-star quality on a general release, but Jordan brand, once again, you gotta do better. And funny enough, they did. They came out with this release here, which I think is a sleeper. The Air Jordan 1 CO.JP in the Midnight Navy colorway. And this is some of the best material I've seen on a Jordan 1 in a long time, at least in terms of leather. This is a shoe that's actually been retroed for the first time in 19 years. And I would definitely say it's worth the wait. Upon first glance, it's super simple, but sometimes it's all in the intricate details, and this is a shoe that does that extremely well. Whether it comes to the materials in terms of the leather, whether it comes to the Jumpman logo on the heel, which is a bubble instead of being embossed, or just even the details behind the tongue tag in terms of when it was actually first released, which can actually make you look into some of the history of the shoe, like how it originally released as a mid, and it was super hard to get Canada-wide at the time because it was a Japan exclusive, as the namesake says. And last but not least, I managed to get my hands on what I would consider one of the most dominant silhouettes of 2020. Nike's latest release in the Dunk Low ceramic colorway, part of the Ugly Duckling pack for those of you who don't know. This also came in the plum colorway as well as the veneer colorway, and this is the latest drop. I think it's sick, and I just really think the Dunk Low silhouette is super versatile, and that's why it's had so much success this year. Specifically because of two things. I think because first and foremost collaborations, first thing that come to mind obviously like the Chunky Dunky, Travis Scott, etc. But secondly, and most important to me, is quality. This is an all premium suede upper shoe, and when they say premium, they actually mean it. Whether it's the toe box, whether it's the ceramic hits all around the mud guard and the back of the shoe, or even like the nori green swoosh that you see here, this shoe is sick, and the quality is a lot better than what I've been seeing in terms of Air Jordan silhouettes. So definitely happy to have this as a pickup, and the price point is amazing at $130 or so, plus tax, which ain't bad, because you know, shoes can be, gotta see. That's really it in terms of pickups. So I know I went over a couple of things today, but I'm super interested to know what was your favorite piece from today's video. Was it the shoes? Was it the jeans? Or maybe even the jacket? They do have an alternative in that too if you're not into the golden hue. There's a denim colorway which I may be looking to pick up too, which is fire, man. I appreciate the love and appreciate the support thus far as always. Please make sure to like the video if you like the content and subscribe if you haven't already. And Black Friday is coming up soon, so I do want to make a video on that in terms of steals and deals and try to hook as many of you up with those below retail oops as I can. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. As per usual, doses!